Hello and welcome back to Bioshock. So in the last video, was the first video, we got a bunch of guns and the ability to shoot lightning. Unfortunately, I had a bit of an issue with the last episode. Well, this episode, which I already had recorded, and then the game had crashed at the end. And I hadn't saved the entire episode. And, you know, it was causing a bit of problems. So, we lost our friend. But anyway, we've got to go through everything again. Which I'm not 100% looking forward to. But it's better than having to play through it and collect everything that I did when I don't even remember everything I did. So
turn a real circus freak into something you can show in the daylight, but that was then, when we took what we got. But with Adam, the flesh becomes clay. What excuse do we have not to sculpt and sculpt and sculpt until the job is done?
So, as with all those different tapes, I think we've heard from pretty much all of the main cast of this game. So, like, there was Andrew Ryan.
On the surface, the parasite expects the doctor to heal them.
Speak of the devil.
The farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the pervert who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque amusement.
Alright, yeah, and if we missed, I don't know if we've listened to any from Tenenbaum yet, but we have heard from Atlas, who's another big player. I know there's one up here. That works out for us. But yeah, as I was saying, lots of people that we hear from, that we've heard from, and so that's most of the sort of important people, if as it were. Like, there's a few other minor characters that have audio logs, but not all of them are appear more than like once or twice, maybe. So we're gonna just quickly hack these. Alright. I want to do this before it gets too far gone. Alright, please tell me I can. I need to do this one, then that one, and then I need what? Oh, look, I need that exact piece that I opened up. Alright. Then we'll come and listen to this.
It has been brought to my attention that some citizens have discovered ways to hack the vending machines. We should not need to remind each and every citizen of Rapture that free enterprise is the foundation upon which our society has been established. Parasites will be punished.
So we're doing pretty alright. There we go. I managed to get lucky this time. Last time I did this, I actually failed a few times. I got really unlucky with the way the layouts were. So we're gonna go in there. I'm just trying to remember where and what needs to be done. So I need to get a fire plasmid, which is not there. Because if I was to go through here, like where we want to go is through there.
Steinman, I know medical pavilion is your matter, but you might want to cogitate on this. Ocean water is colder than a witch's tip. You don't heat the pipes freeze.
Hello?
Pipes freeze, pipes burst. Then ratchet leaks. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Ratchet starts leaking, the old girl's never gonna stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
So yeah, that one was just someone saying like,
Steinman, I know medical pavilion is your matter.
I thought I picked up another one here somewhere, but
Ocean water
I
is
didn't.
colder than a witch's tit.
It's fine.
You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze,
Yeah.
pipes burst. Then Ratchet leaks. Now,
Which
I
is what
realise
happened there,
you're a posh
actually.
sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Ratchet starts leaking, the old girl's never gonna stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
Oh, we went. There we go. Our man's, our little buddy's still good, which is nice. We have a
security cameras. I can hear the infernal things all around you. Ryan's eyes and ears.
There we go. We'll just take that out. I could hack it to make it my friend, and it'd like alert the more of these security bots when if it detected someone, but it's just as easy, if not more easy, to take it out completely, like I did. So
Go clean it up! Clean it up!
we've got one of our last. I believe we have 2 more free plasmids that we get. One of them, of course, is this fire one, and the other one is the telekinesis that we're in this area for. So that's cool. And then I think everyone after that we have to actually buy ourselves with some atoms, which we will get eventually. There we go. So this is just a
Light up
fire-based
foes
one.
to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spread.
Conveniently, there's an oil slick here, which means all of these splices. I forgot what they were for a second there.
All roads in Rapture lead to Ryan. Security, the
And we'll
splicers,
grab
the
this.
big daddies, the little sisters. He pumps some kind of chemical scent in the air. Pheromones, they call it. Makes them all dance to his tune.
We can just come and loot all of these bodies that were crispy. Oh, did I miss this? Alright, now we've got to go back down. I did loot that one because I was a little bit distracted. That's fine. And I missed this again. A little bit distracted.
When Picasso became bored of painting people, he started representing them as cubes and other abstract forms. The world called him a genius. I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same tired shapes over and over again. The upturned nose, the cleft chin, the ample bosom. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could do with a knife what that old Spaniard did with a brush? No longer a goal or even a virtue. It is a moral obligation.
There we can see a big daddy just passing by. We'll have to take on one fairly soon. definitely before the end of this level.
Why do we have two eyes? Is there some law that says we... I'm not finished! Not finished!
Yeah. And we just want him to go. Can't do that yet.
I can hear that splicer sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. But if you get your hands on one of them telekinesis plasmids, you can catch the damn firebombs and toss it right back in his gob. Or anything else that might be standing in your way.
Yep, so that's generally the idea, is we want to go get the telekinesis that we need. I may have forgot that we needed to go do that first, or we should do that first before getting everything else, but that's fine. Fire is a fairly okay weapon. Let's go do up here first. Yeah, in here, nothing. We have a place here somewhere that we can actually use fire. Is that a... Oh, I missed another...
I am beautiful, yes. Look at me. What could I do to make my features finer? With Adam and my scalpel, I have been transformed. But is there not something better? What if now it is not my skill that fails me, but my imagination?
Right. We had a bit of a splicer problem. There was a turret back there. Did I grab everything? Yeah. I knew that was there. Partly because of my many playthroughs, and partly because of the fact that I just did this bit recently. But we are gonna just go through, collect pretty much everything that we can around here. I'm gonna... I think there's a... What are they? I think they're called tonics? Yeah. So we're gonna come and grab the pistol rounds and the security expert, which just does some good stuff for us. It's one of those things that's useful. I think it extends how long we have when we're hacking stuff. Oh, I thought he was still alive, but no, he just got stuck on the door. That's fine. How sad's that though? Pop out from your hiding spot to get immediately mowed down. And then we want to take her out because we don't want any of them being an issue. So that's the code there for the door. 0451. And we can have some extra goodies from in here. Nothing like great, but all sorts of stuff that's just handy to have a bit of extra. Bit of extra stuff with, you know, such as another health, another Eve kit, but like, you know, if we're honest, it's mana or magic or MP, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same idea.
Keep away!
Come on, Mr. Cole. Please, just give me a break. Just a break.
And with that, all sort of that same idea. With that same idea, we constantly need stuff to pull it back from being empty. Some of the food we can get will upgrade it. I think specifically coffee will add, and cigarettes, I think. But pretty much everything we can collect that's like an instant consumable will either increase it or our health. Sometimes it'll increase one and decrease the other. So you've got to be a little bit careful about that. But because I'm not playing on any sort of like hardcore difficulty, I don't have to be as worried. It's quite simply, it doesn't matter as much. I mean, it'd be different if it was like a hard difficulty. So we will set the camera, not because I particularly need it, but just because I can. You know, it's one of those things. I'll do it because I think it's funny. Where's the... It's all fun and games until you can't find the right pipe piece. So like this. I'm just going to use a bunch of the pieces because why not, you know? I think that piece is the piece that I need to finish it off. Nice. Then we've got a save, and we'll just auto hack it because saves are kind of difficult. You know, it had some ammo, which is not bad. I'd prefer to get like just straight money or something, but
Clinical trial lot 44, Dr. Suchong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Subject is white male, one Roland Wallace. Can you hear me, Mr. Wallace?
Yes, sir, Mr. Suchong, sir.
Very well. Right, I'm introducing lot 44 now. We've codenamed the lot 44 Enrage because of its tendency to... Nurse? Hold him down! Nurse!
alright, so that is Dr. Suchong. He is actually also kind of important. I don't think we've had one from him before. So that tonic I just picked up increases our damage with our wrench. As you can see, we just swatted her like a fly.
Come on, young fella. Use your
So this bit, the second we grab the shotgun, we get locked in for a minute. So I want to make sure I explore a little bit first. In fact, if we come over here and hack this, it will damage anyone that's not me that tries to use it, which is kind of fun, I guess. So that way, if someone gets away and comes to use this in this next little bit, they cannot now. It also just makes it cheaper for me to use.
German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me das Wunderkind, the Wonder Child. Germans. All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak? This one's smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
Is that everything? I think that's everyone. Alright, so... I wasn't sure if we had one from Tenenbaum yet. We might have, but again, as people go in this sort of like importance of this area, of this place, she is like super important. She is one of the lead scientists who developed the Little Sisters, which, you know, is a whole thing in itself. We haven't really had to deal with them yet, and hopefully we won't. Well, we will have to soon, but I believe we have to fight one Big Daddy in this area and deal with 2 Little Sisters. So we've got a little bit of a easy room here. So we'll grab the bandages and Speedy Hacker. And look at that. Last time he sort of jump scared me a little bit. But that's mostly because I forgot that he was going to be exactly there. See, I have a bit of a problem where I forget specifics of what's going to happen. Like, I knew that guy was going to be there, but I forgot exactly where and how he popped up. Some extra buckshot. That's fine. Did I not grab everything? And we can leave. Whoops. We'll grab her pistol, because pistol rounds are always going to be very nice to have. I think I collected everything from over here. That one's, yeah, being collected. Pepper, which gives me a little bit of both of my main stats, I believe. So yeah, now that's open. I'll bit my tongue. It's fine. Can I don't think. Alright. We gotta come back here as soon as we pick up the telekinesis plasmid, which is fine. I'm pretty sure we got to run back through this way anyway, so we'll just do it then. Grab all of this. Oh yeah, look, it's right here. I'm thinking like it's so much further than it actually is.
Clinical trial lot 23, Dr. Sechong. Client Fontaine Futuristics. Work on telekinesis plasmid proceeding well. Lifting objects at distance presents no problem. Moving objects to space, no problem. Cannot stop speeding bullet, but can catch it through fast-moving object. Problem not with plasmid. Problem with reaction time. I'm just getting an idea for plasmid.
But yeah, as he was saying there, they were working on the plasmid, and it was going well, all except for people's reaction times. So Now we've got a ball. We can grab telekinesis. We'll swap out fire for now. I don't
Throw objects at foes. You can
really
even
need
catch
fire at the
grenades and
moment.
throw them back.
Yep. So now I can grab that. I can grab this. I knew there was a couple of bucks up there. Is there another? Doesn't look like there's another syringe here for me, which is fine. Then we'll grab this and do that, because it's always funny to just blow shit up. It's one of my favorite things, is you can just grab something, you know, and throw it, and sometimes they're explosive. But yeah, that's what we needed to continue on back at where that guy was throwing explosives. And also to open up here. Now you might be asking why I bothered to swap out fire and not the electricity. And the answer is the electricity is more useful in more situations than the fire is. Like, we just killed that guy with it because he was standing in water. Whereas the fire wouldn't have been nearly as effective. We'll collect that E-Pipo, which again, necessary to use our powers. And we'll just nice and easy, and make sure this is loaded. I like how it's like, oh yeah, check your thing for hints. Even though I know what I'm doing. As I'm coming over to the safe, we're gonna hack the safe. So as you can see, a bit of a shorter start. It's going to be a little bit more tricky, but nothing that I cannot handle. Some of the ones later get really annoying. Anything else here worth taking? Doesn't look like it. Walking through water in this is probably the worst bit. But look at that gorgeous view. Oh, that was the cabinet. I'm like, what? Corpse? No, cabinet. We got an anti-personnel round, I believe, for this. Yeah. That's cool. One of them isn't going to do a whole lot for us, though. So now we've got to make our way all the way back in that to that other area. Double O buck. Did I? Yes, I already come in here, just making sure. Yeah, so we'll just run along. So, if I wanted to, I could catch his projectiles. Oh, our turret died. That's a shame, because he was cool. And then we can do stuff like pick up bodies and use them as our projectiles, if we so choose. Is there anyone else around? Don't think so. So we'll just put that down because I don't need it right now. So we'll keep going. So as you can sort of see up there, it says Dr. Steinman's aesthetic ideal surgery.
Thanks, Mr. Bubbles.
Fish.
Hurry, Mr. B.
They're swimming, but they're going nowhere. So what we need to do here is careful redirection of his explosives.
Terminal illnesses won't wait until payday.
Nice. Alright. We can't really grab a lot. We'll grab that money. Do that. Take the corpse. Alright, well, I think that's everything I need to do for a little bit. I can grab him down and his grenade box, which is pretty neat. We'll quickly hack this. Alright, so this is an alarm tile. We do not want the alarm tile going off. That is very much pain in the ass. So we're going to... Oh, come on. Oh, I have one already. Alright, up. Then to this way. That way. Way up. And then that way. Ugh. Do I need any of this? I'll work it out off camera. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. All that cool stuff that you can really do. That really does help out the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one.